Hello everyone, welcome to the Northern Tarot. My name is Andy. Today I will do the readings for the 15 to 17 of October 2022, and this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, so the 15, 16 and 17, what we have on the 16th, yes, it's on the 16th, the moon will conjunct with Mars, so which will promisingly giving you the boost, spiritually speaking, or like your inner self emotional life speaking, rather than um, love or feelings toward other people. So this is all about yourself. And it's gonna be quite a strong clarity for people this time, because the movement of Jupiter is on the way to Pisces. So this is gonna be the last time that Jupiter visit Pisces before it goes direct again, which will let me see. So Jupiter will enter Pisces around 28th of October, so the end of this month, and then it will start go direct again on the 23rd of November, which is right on this into the seasons of Sagittarius. And this time Jupiter will say goodbye to Pisces forever until another 11 years, so which is the year 2033, because this year 2022, so 11 years 2033. Now, so that's the reason why I say that, because see, the moon conjunct with Mars, it gives you that amplifications of the all the feelings that you recorded last month. But last month Mercury was retrograding, so the energy is going in, and it's kind of like restrained inside you. Now this time the energy is being released. So this is like the process of giving you the very, very much deeper spiritual level, or this is the best time, if you want to look at that way, to learn or expand about spiritual wisdom. So that is the meaning of the energy. I am expecting the weekend actually in a very calm and peaceful energies for people. You will have a lot of time to revise yourself, to review yourself, and also other things that you had been through. And Venus and the Sun is actually aligned with the Earth in Libra, so that is also to give you that kind of like this is more about the healing feeling. So if you're feeling a little bit frustrated recently, or if you're feeling a little bit tied up with things, and this weekend allows you to breathe, and allows you to start to see, to figure out things um on another level, so on a higher level. So that is the theory of what I'm seeing, because this is so we're gonna go with this tendency until Jupiter completed. That also mean that this is gonna coming to an end of a big awakening period. So the awakening period is actually quite long. However, now let's go to the cards, and we will find out what we have for the next 3 days. Okay, so as usual, we'll go to the Oracle card first, and we will see what is on the menu for Sagittarius. The weekend 20, sorry, so I don't know why I'm thinking of 25. It's 15, 16, and 17. Okay, so the first card, let's see what we have. We have the number 5, new opportunities. Declutter your life, gleams a magical doorway. So for many people, it's like this is like the time that is is gonna prove to you that sometimes we should make plan and to be kind of like on in control of things to make sure that everything's run smooth. But sometimes when it comes to changes, when it comes to explore new horizons, it the better way is actually to relax that control mood and you know um, sink in your energy. So if you allow yourself to feel things, the environment, or kind of like your intuitions coming into you, y- you might be guided toward the path that you meant to take without even never knowing about that ideas before. So this is about something new, something like unexpected, sometimes that you wouldn't have thought of. But to allow that, this is new opportunities, and this is about changing. So it's got so basically things will happen in the way, like even the energies around you, they will be transcended temporarily to come to help you, to even with the event to stop you from going somewhere. So you have to change your direction. So be a little bit more open and sensitive to what things are happening to you, and always give yourself that questions: why is that? Why it's stopped or why it's opened? You have to be very, very sensitive in this situation, so you can see that glimpse way, the doorway, the glimpse of a magical doorway, like the cards say. So declutter your life, basically it's not just about cleaning house, because I know some readers say it's about tidying up house. No, this is about tidying up, trimming your mind. Because obviously that when you have an organized mind, not messy, not how I say, like in like disorder organizations of the way you perceive things or the way you viewing things, then obviously that you will reflect that energies to your environment, and then your environment will be organized, and then it will comes to tidying up house, cleaning house, if you in that positions of doing chores. Okay, now let's go to the second card and we will find out. So that's gonna be a glimpse way, a glimpse doorway, and it is magical. So that means there will be interference from spirits trying to guide you toward the right path that you meant to take. Creative solutions, number 13. Now, this creative solutions is saying think outside the box, view things from a higher perspective. This is the two cards go perfectly with each other, and this is, I think, very accurate right now for a lot of people. We tend to see things with our limited visions, with our limited eyes, and our kind of like things we already knew. But sometimes we can actually create, being creative on the things we already know, to make it something new. Of course, it's not new, because like all these things that humans been doing for 1,000 years. So we just repeat, but it's new to us. So the creative solutions here has a lot of, it has a lot to do with the how to be, how I say, manifesting for that, because you don't have the proper solutions yet, because things seems to be in clutters. Now, when we try into declutters, is only by you going, how I say, more the what I'm trying to say here is we don't trying to organize things, but we trying to upgrade our focus on our spiritual growth and wisdom. That will help you to declutter the messy things, the deceptive things, or the stagnation things. So I've got a feeling this is about people that feeling jeopardized, and like you are being tied at the moment and you want to find a way out, but unfortunately um, the realities around you not yet allow you to move. So now spirits advise that there will be transcendent energies of people's, animals, anything with the souls. Anything with soul can be transcended, and those events will happen in a way. So that's why I say you should be very sensitive to what things happening to you now, because there will be a hint, or some sort of, like hidden clues that we need to bring out and then follow it. Okay, let's come to the shadow. Let's see what shadow that we need to watch out for. Um, I'm seeing you are being guided here very clearly. So angels must be, trying to send you messages or create events. So you will fall into something quite unusual. It's nothing major about these kind of ideas, right? But it's kind of, you feel like it's unusual because, and you kind of like feel it's about to happen too. And when it happens, so when you feel that way, you have to question yourself right away. What is that is about? Okay, so alone in the world, in the shadow. So the shadow, this is exactly what we were talking, especially the moon's just going through all these, like very sensitive sign, sorry, not sign, but planets. And then comes into Mars. It's kind of amplify your intuitions. Jupiter's retrograde and Neptune retrograde, and they trying to reach to each other and align and conjunct with each other. Now that is actually gonna give you the very very deep vibration of your spiritual psychic abilities. So you so to allow this to happen, we need to, how I say, to really focus on ourselves right now. Don't let things distract you. Don't It's like you have to trust yourself. Anything, even smallest sensations of feelings that you collect from people, from your situations, your environment, you have to put it into consideration. You cannot, sometimes we can be easygoing and relaxed to, because we love to providing that, loving, caring atmosphere, and share that with people, because that's either generosity that we have by nature. But in this case, I advise people to be very very precise and very detailed with any like unusual feeling that you feel about something here. It might help you, or it might give you the idea that you're looking for, or it's also allow people to come to get you. For love and romance, we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Now we had this the love reading this weekend. This week on Wednesday, and also the reading on Tuesday. Everything seems very promising, right? But here is the retreat, because the retreat here is not retreat from each other. The retreat here is time to disconnect from the world. So that means that your higher self want to communicate with you. There will be some sort of new revelations about of your subconsciousness, about that's they're trying to come in. But that's why things will happen in a way that you might feel like, why suddenly that you have to kind of feel like go back in within for a while. But this is only temporary, because remember, the energy is actually trying to not restrain you like last month, so you can have that freedom of creativities, and that will help you to put your manifestation into the real world. So I have the feeling this reading gonna be the link between the retreat situations and the being creative situations. You need both of that done at the same time to allow some things to be revealed for you. Now let's see what we have. The King of Swords. So the energy is you're thinking of, you know, stopping something here. You want the clarity here. You want to know if you fit in or things serve your purpose. The King of Swords. Now the King of Swords is about someone who's very mature energy, and he or she's got all the clarities, right? But it's just because of the mature of the maturities that you have. So this is a lot to do with you are watching out for that signs, that hint, that messages. So we will clarify this. This is going to be very interesting. So this weekend, it's going to be it's gonna bring out some answer for people. So some people might need the guidance here, especially to with this is like the open forward movement energy here. So people wants to move forward here, but you about to do something, you're about to make a decision. So this is it about the Nine of Swords. So you coming to the very maximum, the peak of the suffering here. So there's something needs to be resolved, need to be revolutionized. So speaking of the situation, so this is about you trying to figure out how to make the breakthrough, or to break free from the hardship. It's not quite a hardship, but it's like you feeling like you stuck with the Knight of Swords here. You feeling like you're stuck. What coming toward you is not coming toward you, but the Nine of Cups is this is your manifestations. So you see the visions of yourself like the energies of the Nine of Cups. So you because you trust, you learn how to work with your higher self. So this is to show that your skills have improved and upgraded. You might not pay attention to yourself, but if you really think about that, so you see the visions of where you can be very happy. That's why you need to stop these situations, and that's why the King of Swords is considering something here. Now let's see the challenge. Now that explains, that's why I say this is about the card retreat in this reading. You need to retreat to The word retreat is a bit general, right? You need to give yourself some time on your own to allow that psychic abilities to show you and guide you, and also to allow you to think through all the evidences and the clarity that you have gained. Now, the challenge is the magician. So the challenge here is a lot to do with if you really brave enough or if you really how I say clever enough to play around with some sort of like stagnation situations that you are in right now. So that is a challenge. Let's see what coming toward you. So what coming toward you is the Seven of Cups. So what this is great. So you're gonna be shown the way, and people gonna offer you that this is not about support, but this is about there was it can be the actual support that people give you, but this is about the, as I say, anything with soul, including human beings, animals, they will be transcended in a way that things will happen around you, so you can see that magical doorway here. Okay, so let's clarify this reading, right? I don't want this Four of Pentacles, right? Let's see the King of Swords. Now, let's see what the King of Swords. The King of Swords is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. Well, the Queen of Pentacles here is actually your energy. So you kind of like trying to keep calm and stay still at the moment, because in your mind you know that you are very close to your manifestations, that something will happen for you. So at the moment you don't want to make the rusty decision. You still patiently waiting. Let me pull another card for the King of Swords. Hopefully that we will get some further information. The King of Swords saying that I'm about to take action here, but I'm not quite ready, because the Magician is in challenge. So one card for the Queen, not the Queen of Pentacles, for the King of Swords. Yep, because you want that abundance. So if anything that comes your way now and stop you from getting to that path, you will have to make decision to stop it. So there is something to do with you consider if you can do that at least once in a lifetime, or for the first time, to be selfish and follow your call, which is the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. So that is what you are thinking at the moment. Now, the energies that created the situations, it's kind of similar to the Tower, because the Nine of Swords is about you reaching to the peak of you have nothing to hold on anymore. That's why you have to bounce back and make it and create it for yourself, because this time you learn how to stand on your own feet. That's what the Nine of Swords is about. So the Nine of Swords is actually, it's, it's not in reverse energy. That's why you need to find out how to reverse it. Now let's clarify the Knight of Swords to see why you feeling that way. The Strength card. So the Knight of Swords is clarified by the Strength card. So you you manifest. This is about you coming to an end of something. You feeling like it's too much for you. It's more powerful than your abilities, your capacity. So the Strength card here is about you are asking of or manifesting or look or like, you know, trying to reach out for the help from people, and you have someone in your mind here. If you remember, the Strength card is that someone can be a fire sign, can be a Leo to the Strength card, but it doesn't need to be honest. But you looking out for someone by showing your courage, by demonstrate your abilities, by demonstrate your warrior, the warrior strength that you have trained yourself, because you want that Nine of Cups. You want your wish to be fulfilled. You want that door to be open. This reading actually very deep. I kind of like got the feelings since the beginning, but I don't expect this is it goes this deep. With the Nine of Cups, let's see what we have. So this is the vision you have. With the Ten of Swords, obviously, because you, but that's why I say you're reaching to the point that you don't feel like you can carry on and suffer it any longer. That's why you want to change it. You want to close that. You don't want it to hit to the next level, which is the Ten of Swords. You don't want it to increase anymore, because you see the outcome, or like the potential outcome of something. So you're trying to avoid it. So let's pull another card for the Nine of Cups. Let's see what spirits want us to know. The Star. Because that is your wish, and that is your manifestations. That's why the Star coming out. So you will be answered, because the Seven of Cups is what coming toward you. So you will be answered by the stars, which is the guidance from the spirits. Now let's see the challenge. Why the challenge is the Magician. So you're feeling like you don't have enough tools, but you actually have enough tools. That's why the Oracle cards say you have to find the creative solutions. Think out of the box. View things from higher perspective here. Okay. I try to put the Four of Pentacles back, but it comes out again. So let's use it this time. The Magicians is clarified by the Four of Pentacles. Because the reason why I don't want to use it, because it says the same thing. It's about you want to close that door. You want to step in your future. You don't want to stagnate at the present. You don't want to, because you know, like you have dealt with the past. So this is nothing to do with closing the past, but you want to closing the struggle right now. That is the sense of it. So let's clarify this Magician with another card. This is one of the reading that I clarify more than what I should. With the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is about you feel that you've been kind of like it's not the time for you, or you lack of something. You lack of that support. And that's why the support will come toward you. So to help you to break out of this situation. So please, I think this reading is very valuable for people. If you're in the situation that you need kind of like to figure out where to go, so the advice is be very sensitive with any red flags. If even the red flags concluded with your feelings too. So if your feeling red flags, something wrong, you feel something unusual, something you're sensitive about, something you're frustrated about, you have to add all of that in to make sure that you are the center of everything. When you make sure you are center of everything, you will receive all these guidance, because that's when spirits know that you need really at that level, at that time of doing something next. Okay, so the Seven of Cups we have is the Two of Pentacles. There's a conversations here needed to happen to allow you see that path. So you have to set things in balance. Don't forget to keep things in balance, especially when it comes to expressing what you want or demanding your manifestation, your wish, because this is the time that you advise to do it, because you know it's not always that people can do things. It depends on the energies of the universe. When it's on your favor and you are asked to do it, then you should do it. And sometimes when we ask not to do it, just to stop and wait and relax, then we should follow it. Another card for this, because I really want to see what is that support or guidance that might be potential, except from, wow, that is what I was thinking. So you know, there will be transcendent energies around your environment, and it will cause you this kind of like confusion, not quite confusion, but like it's kind of like giving you the potentials, multiple choices. So how you fight that's Two of Pentacles here. That's the right help, the right source that you can communicate with. You can deal things with. Okay, so for that Two of Pentacles, I will clarify in this reading. I will clarify this Two of Pentacles here to see what we have. Who is this Two of Pentacles? So the Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Sun. This is exactly what this card is about. So you need to talk to someone here. That is the glimpse of magical doorway. So you have to be flexible and being very creative here. And the Sun is definitely once again to tell us about the Leo or the fire sign here, the strength, but the communications of what one of the transcended. So remember, they are transcended energies. So before you might think, you might not think of these people, but you have to know when is it being transcended or not, because it will be in your head. That name, that face, or that idea, it will pop into your head somehow. That's how it works. Okay guys, so before I go, let's pull one card yes and no questions to see if we can get any further messages. If you have the questions, that's fine. If you not have the question yet, please pause the video. Yes and no only. Now ask the questions, and here's the answer. There's something better. Wow, this is amazing. So because we were talking about, you know, like being creative and being how I say, it's like applying all the skills you have for the very first time on behalf of yourself, on behalf of your own benefit, your own profits. There's something better than, I believe that will be the right solutions, something's really good that coming your way. Okay guys, meanwhile, enjoy your weekend and I will see you in the next one. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel to have it grow, and donate if you can. And donate button can be found in the description box. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.